Okay, this is the same team as last time, exactly the same, different opponent, but I've got the same team. So you know the drill. I lead with Uxie. Um, he gets out of there because I think he's got nothing to do against Uxie, and I get the trick off, which is this thing. And I was worried I was going to get a Specs, but clearly he didn't predict that. Toxic misses, which doesn't mean anything. And Memento's kind of fodder after it does its thing anyway. But it does give me a free switch into Toxicroak because it doesn't affect him, so that's cool. So I get a layer of spike. Uh, Toxic spikes up. And I reckon I could take a Psychic, so I stay in to get another layer up. And he double switches to fake me out, thinking I would switch. And he obviously went for the Rapid Spin, but that's not going to happen. So I didn't. I avoided the Psychic there, I guess. He overpredicted. And obviously he's going to Rapid Spin or Earthquake. I prefer if he Earthquaked and killed me so I can come in and stop him from Rapid Spinning. But he went with the Rapid Spin first, which is smart. And unfortunately now I've got to get out of here because now those toxic spikes are gone. I'd like to set them up later if I can. So, time to get out of here before the earthquake hits, I guess. There we go. And Skarmory dodges it, as you expect. And now I think he's probably just going to leave. So I set up some spikes, expecting a spinner to leave. But he doesn't leave, he sets up his own Stealth Rock. And that sucks, because I thought he was going to Rapid Spin again. And I just went out to my Arcanine here to threaten some special attacks. But he switches out as well, and he goes for his Moltres, which kind of sucks. I was like, oh god, I might as well just leave him for Death Fodder. So I go for the Extreme Speed to get some damage on this thing. And he overpredicted me again, and he went for an Overheat, which too bad didn't activate my Flash Fire. But oh well. And seeing as he went with Overheat, I thought maybe that's a overpredict, or maybe he didn't know about Flash Fire. So I went with the Agility there. Maybe I can get an Agility plus Flash Fire, and that'd be pretty cool. But it doesn't happen. It's obviously an overpredict, and the Overheat wasted on Fam, so I don't have to worry about Rapid Spin anymore. In comes this rock death thing with size on its hands, on its name. Predicted the Stone Edge. Waterfall probably could have lived anyway. It goes with the Swords Dance, which is going to be absolutely perfect for me because he's not going to be expecting a Vacuum Wave, and down it goes. He might have expected Extreme Speed, but he resists it, but not Vacuum Wave. So in comes the fried chicken Moltres thing again, and Tentacruel's going to absolutely completely wall it. So that's cool. Time to set up some more toxic spikes after they got messed around last time. So, oh no, I figure I go with the Rapid Spin instead, huh? I guess that's useful as well. And in comes Uno Memento, because he didn't Psychic last time, probably means he's going to Psychic this time, and that's exactly what he does. Uno Memento takes it nicely. He hits me with a trick, which I was surprised, because I'm a trick Pokemon myself, and he knows that. So he takes the Focus Sash for some leftovers, I give him some Stealth Rock, and I was just going to pass him back his items, because I don't want these items. But he throws up a sub, and that just makes Uxie cry, because Uxie has no attacking moves. And that's not good, so I've got to get out of there and get rid of that sub, and I waited Skarmory to do it, pretty much. So, I've got to get rid of the sub. As simple as that. Even though it's going to hit me on the special side, which I'm weaker, I kind of resist, and this is the only thing that's going to take care of that sub without dying. So, down it goes. Drop it. And it's a shame that I couldn't play Hot Potato with those items earlier. That would have been quite funny and epic, but you can't win them all. I decided to go out, keep Skarmory alive for that priority thing, because I want the priority thing to hit that, and I can roost off the priorities and not have to worry about it. I survive, which amazes me, seeing as it's got a nature which is lower in its special defense, so that it can actually go down to its sash when it needs to. But I survive anyway, and I go with the extreme speed just to get some damage on it, and that turns out pretty awesome, because that means that Fake Out is definitely going to kill this thing. So in comes Tail Spin, here comes a Fake Out, down it goes. And he sends in his priority, and he completely bluffed me with a name here, because I was like, oh, here comes priority, time to get out of the map punch, bullet punch, action, Fake Out. So I go to Skarmory, expecting something like that, and he close combats. And as at that point, I was like face palming, realizing I got completely duped by that name, completely bluffed me. I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I can't believe I fell for that. So if I could do my Fake Out thing again, he sends in this thing because he knows it's scarfed, and well, I know it's scarfed as well, but so it's definitely going to be faster than Tailspin now. Fake out hits, got to get out of there. Uno Memento, take whatever it does. Thunderbolt, I guess he's predicting Tentacruel. I've got not a lot to do with this thing, so I'm just going to hang around and see what I can do. He gets a crit, doesn't actually matter, because I've got absolutely nothing to do. So Thunderbolts again, and I'm just going to Memento. So now Memento's hit, Tentacruel's not going to worry about Thunderbolt, probably wouldn't worry about it anyway, but I'm more worried about Moltres running around, because Moltres has quite a few fires quite strong against his team, so I want to make sure that Tentacruel's nice and healthy for that thing, so I'm going to set up some spikes here. I want to set up the spikes, that's cool, Waterfall, I'll finish it off. More leftovers, and here comes the Moltres, and I wasn't expecting it that early, but here it comes anyway. So plenty of health, and he goes for the Air Slash, I flinch, get some lefties, goes for an Air Slash again, and I flinch, and there goes Toxicroak. So after like not setting up my second layer of spikes and hitting the Waterfall on the Thunderbolting Gardevoir to make sure I do kill this thing, I don't manage it, so that sucks. And we're in the same position we were at the end of the last battle, where it's just Tailspin and Ironside left. And I do the opposite of last time, which is instead of sacrificing Ambipom, I sacrificed Lucario instead. And it turns out it's cool because he has a Mach Punch. And I didn't think it pack priority at this point, but there's the Mach Punch, which was cool. That would have wasted Ambipom. So the Vacuum Wave is going to do a nice bit of damage, and even if it doesn't die from Toxic, Fake Out's going to kill it for the win. And I finally learned from my mistakes for once, so yay! And GG. See you guys around soon.